Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Goofy Blonde Chef. I'm Lisa Torch, your host, coming to you from our Nash Vegan kitchen. And today, well, everybody loved my entry this week into the Wicked Kitchen Challenge, the roasted eggplant. So I figured I would just show you how easy it is to make. I pretty much used Wicked Healthy's recipe. I modified a few things. I roasted the garlic, I used a little nutritional yeast, and I used bagged frozen riced cauliflower. Other than that, it's pretty spot on. I think you're gonna love this, so hang on, and here we go. Let's take a look at the ingredients for our eggplant parm. I'm gonna start with a whole eggplant, some Campari tomatoes, you can also use cherry tomatoes, some fresh basil, 2 cloves of roasted garlic. I like to roast my garlic, it gives it a much sweeter and mellower flavor. It's about a cup of crushed ridged potato chips. This is going to be our breading. You can also use panko breadcrumbs, but this keeps it gluten-free. Some soaked cashews. I've soaked these in warm water overnight. You want to soak them for at least an hour. Sea salt, about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of water, some freshly ground pepper, nutritional yeast, and a bag of riced cauliflower. I have microwaved this for 6 minutes, so it's ready to use. And that is it. Let's get started. Let's get started making our cashew cauliflower butter. This is so easy. We are going to start by putting the whole bag of riced cauliflower in the blender, followed by our soaked cashews. I'm going to do a teaspoon of nutritional yeast, our 2 cloves of roasted garlic, some freshly ground sea salt, and our pepper. Perfect. And we're going to do a 1/4 cup of water. We will put the lid on this and blend it. Now we want this very creamy, so if it's having a little trouble getting that consistency, add a little more water, just a splash at a time, and we're going to blend again. Okay, so now that looks perfect. We're just going to set that aside and prep our eggplant. I've started by washing the eggplant thoroughly because we're going to roast it with the skin and everything. And we are going to just cut it in half lengthwise without chopping our finger off, which would be a good thing. I've got a little unevenness there. So next we're going to just score on the diagonal about 1/4 of an inch cut. And I'm just going to remove this little piece. There we go. And we're going to score this one. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Let's salt these. We're just going to let them sit for a moment. Now our next step is to take that lovely cauliflower cashew butter we just made and spread that kind of liberally on our eggplant. And that looks amazing. This is our first step in breading it. Make sure you get it all the way to the edges. So what we're going to do next is coat it in those amazing crumbs. Cool. Okay, so I rescued the potato chips just in time from the kitten who was trying to eat them. And he's not really a kitten. I'm gonna pepper the chips, the chip crumbs. Spread these out. And let's just press our eggplant down into those chip crumbs. You want to get it nice and coated. Ha ha ha. Pretty good. And then kind of rearrange them so you get them coated again. We can get a little more on those edges, I think. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. There we go. So next, let's spray our pan. Put our 2 lovely eggplant halves on it. And then we're on to our last step. So next, we're just gonna slice up our tomatoes, some nice thin slices. Okay, we're almost ready to put these in the oven. So start preheating your oven to 375. These are gonna roast for about an hour. But first, let's use our cashew cream. And add little dollops. That word just makes me laugh. Dollop. But I guess that's what it is. It's like dollop. Dollop. Another dollop. And there we go. Now on each one, let's place a tomato slice. I might run out of tomato slices, but you know, this is how life goes. Things don't always go your way, as we know. There we go. Very cute. Okay, then I may top this with a little oregano, which I don't have over here, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. Here is our oregano. La 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 la. I think for good measure, I'm gonna give it all a really quick spray of olive oil, and into that oven it goes. So let's take a little taste. The eggplant gets so creamy when you roast it like this, and that combined with that cashew cauliflower cream, it's really spectacular. And there's our episode. I hope you loved it. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and we will see you next time on The Goofy Blonde Chef. Thank you so much for watching.